Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are well and doing good. A very happy new year to all of you. Today I am going to take gravitation, and what I am going to discuss in gravitation is what is gravitation, what is universal law of gravitation, its mathematical expression, free fall and acceleration due to gravity. So let's start our topic. Now the question arises, what is gravitation? Gravitation is a very common term and all of us is aware of this term. On thinking this term, the first thing that click in our mind is that this is the force that is exerted by the earth, or earth attract everything toward itself by an unseen force of attraction, and this force of attraction is termed as gravitation or gravitational pull. Here the question arises, is gravitational force exist on the earth only? क्या gravitational force खाली earth पे ही exist करता है, or it exists in the universe also between the planets or between the planets and the sun? See, gravitational force is the force between two things, and it exists in the universe also between the planets and between the sun and other planets. But this force is too weak to observe because the distance between the planets is too large. Now let's have a look on some important points of gravitation. As I've already told, earth attracts everything towards it by an unseen force of attraction, and this force of attraction is known as gravitation or gravitational pull. Second thing, gravitation is the force of attraction between any two bodies. This force of attraction was first observed by Sir Isaac Newton and is termed as Newton's law of gravitation in 1680. From our discussion on gravitation, we can conclude that gravitation exists in two main instances. First, attraction of objects by the earth. Second, attraction of objects in outer space. This includes the force of attraction between the other planets and the sun. What is universal law of gravitation? Universal law of gravitation states that every object in this universe attracts the other object by a force of attraction called gravitation, which is directly proportional to the product of the masses of the object and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Now let's have a look on this mathematical expression of universal law of gravitation. Now let us try to understand the mathematical expression of universal law of gravitation. As we all knew that it states that the force of attraction is directly proportional to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Here in this figure you can see the two objects whose weights are m and m respectively, and d is the distance between these two objects, and f is the force force of attraction that exists between these two masses. Here, from the universal law of gravitation, we can conclude that F is directly proportional to the product of the masses of the object and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. From this first and second equation, we can conclude that F is directly proportional to the product of the masses of the object and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. On removing this sign of proportionality, we put G in the equation, and the equation become F is equal to Gmm upon with d square, where G is the gravitational constant and its value is 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. The unit of universal gravitational constant is Newton meter square per kg square. Let us try to derive this unit of gravitational constant. We all knew that from the universal law of gravitation, F is equal to Gmm upon with d square, where F is the force of attraction between the two objects, G is the universal gravitational constant, m and m are the masses of the object respectively, and d is the distance between the two objects. On moving the d square towards the left hand side of the equation will become F into d square is equal to Gmm. Again, on moving this product of the masses towards the left hand side of the equation will become G is equal to F into d square upon में m, that is product of the masses of the object. Now for force the unit is Newton, for distance it's meter, and for masses it is kg. By putting all these units into their places, we got Newton meter square per kg square, which is the unit of gravitational constant. Now, what is the importance of universal law of gravitation? First, it binds us to the earth. Second, it is responsible for the motion of moon around the earth. Third, it is responsible for the motion of planets around the sun. Now the question arises, what is free fall? फ्री फॉल क्या होता है? जब भी कोई ऑब्जेक्ट किसी भी हाइट से सिर्फ ग्रेविटी के इन्फ्लुएंस में गिरता है तो उसे फ्री फॉल कहा जाता है. नाउ लेट्स हैव अ लुक ऑन द डेफिनेशन ऑफ फ्री फॉल. When an object falls from any height under the influence of gravitational force only, it is known as free fall. Now our next topic is acceleration due to gravity, which is abbreviated as small g. When an object falls under the influence of gravitational force, its velocity changes continuously because of the force of attraction of the earth, and which is termed as acceleration due to gravity. Now let's have a look on the statement of acceleration due to gravity. It's when an object falls towards the earth, there is a change in its acceleration due to the gravitational force of earth, and this acceleration is called acceleration due to gravity, which is abbreviated as small g. Now let us try to understand the mathematical expression of small g. From the second law of motion, we all knew that F is equal to ma, which states that force is the product of the mass and acceleration of the object. Now when the object is under the free fall, this acceleration is replaced by the acceleration due to gravity, which is small g. So now the equation will become F is equal to mg. From the universal law of gravitation, F is equal to gmm upon me d square. Now this from second and third equation, g will become gm upon me d square, where m is the mass of the earth and d is the distance between the object and the earth. Now the condition applied: if the object is near or on the surface of the earth, the distance d is equal to the radius of the earth. In this case, g will become g is equal to gm upon my r square, as the distance d is replaced by the radius of the earth. With this, I am ending this video now. In my next video, I am going to take some problems on universal law of gravitation. What are the factors that affect the acceleration due to gravity, and what is the difference between universal gravitational constant and acceleration due to gravity. Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe it and share them with your peer group. Till then, bye bye.